All right, welcome guys. Welcome to Houston Home Talk. My name is James and I am excited today. I am joined by Beverly Langston from Bath Fitter. And Beverly and I met just not even a week ago at the Sip and Stroll in Katy. And it was great getting a chance to meet you. How are you doing, Beverly?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Great. I wanted to have you on. So as soon as I saw you in the booth, I wanted to have you guys come on and talk about what you do because I am in addition to being a realtor, I'm an investor as well. And I think what you guys do can help anybody, but I was very intrigued by it and wanted to have you on. So thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us. We're excited.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what it is that you guys do, how you kind of got into it, a little bit more about Bath Fitter, and I think it's pretty interesting what you guys do. I really do. So why don't we just kind of start there and you introduce yourself to the audience.
Sure. Well, I'm Beverly Langston. I'm the event manager for Bath Fitter here in Houston. We are actually an international company. We're in Canada and the United States, all over North America.
Okay.
Our United States, our corporate office is right outside of Nashville, Tennessee. And so I've been here for about a year. I do mostly, events and marketing, and it's just a really amazing company. Quite a unique product.
Yeah.
It was started in the mid 80s, about 1984 to be exact, by three brothers, the Cotton Brothers. And it started because one of them had a baby, and his wife said, "I don't want to bathe my baby in this disgusting bathtub." And he was trying to figure out an economical way to repair the bathtub and make it look better and for it to be cleaner so that his wife would be happy, because happy wife, happy life, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So they developed the system. The product is made out of acrylic, which is really great for bathrooms because bathrooms normally are made, you have lots of tile, lots of grout, those kinds of things, and they're porous, which means they absorb the water.
Right.
And that's why you get all that mold and mildew in your bathroom, which nobody likes and you can never, ever get rid of. The acrylic is not porous, so it will not ever mold and mildew, ever.
Ah, okay.
It's very, very easy to keep clean. There's no scrubbing involved, so basically it's a spray cleaner. If you have hard water, you either squeegee it or wipe it off with a cloth, and that's it. So it's super easy to maintain as well, which is a wonderful thing. I mean, Bath Fitter's philosophy is we want everybody to walk into their bathroom and smile and be happy. We want it to give you joy. We should all love our homes and our spaces so much. And unfortunately, the bathroom is one of those places where a lot of people are like, I just really hate it.
Yeah.
Because of things like mold or mildew, or maybe things are not updated. So that's where the product, it's great. It's a great solution for construction too, because what we're most known for is our tub over tub system, which is where we can create a brand new bathtub that goes directly right over your existing bathtub. So there's no tear outs, which is wonderful. And even if we do take out a product, it's still also a one-day install. So it's a very short time frame.
So if you go real quick, so if you guys are going over the top of existing, are there any situations where maybe you're not able to just go over top, or for most bathrooms, I guess you guys have the ability to be able to really literally just go over top of everything that's existing there. Is there any situation where maybe
sometimes there are plumbing issues that we might have to look at, and most of the times we cannot go over a fiberglass tub because the structure of them is weaker. But we still have solutions for that. We can actually just remove those tubs that don't work and put in a brand new bathtub, still the same product, still the great acrylic. Another thing that we do showers as well the same way. And we have a wall system that will go right over your tile. And one of the greatest things about our wall system, and it's we're the only company that does it, is it's seamless. So there's in the corners, there's a bend in the material. There's no caulking or grout, so it's not going to mold or mildew.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. So when you said, so literally there's no seam, so I'm assuming then the corner, is it kind of like rounded, or?
It's just a bend in the material that they actually bend on site.
Right.
People always say to me, well, you're not going to get it through my door. Yeah, we will. You'd be surprised. Even
Right.
if you think you have a small doorway, we will get through it. The other thing that we do that's really, really popular now for a plethora of reasons is we take the tub out and turn it into a standing shower using the same footprint of that tub. So you've
Okay.
got sort of a long shower. I think a lot of people are kind of in the point where they're not really taking baths like they used to.
Right.
I feel like it's a waste of space.
Hmm.
And a lot of people also want to change it because of mobility issues, getting up and over the tub. If you're older and if you're short, it's very difficult.
Yes.
So removing the tub and not having that 18 inches to get up and over is very, very popular now.
Yeah, it's funny because that you bring that up, because a lot of people, when I sell homes or when I'm listing homes as a realtor, a lot of people, for some odd reason, they still ask for a tub, but most people don't use it.
No, yeah.
It's baffling to me. It really is. I know I have a home in San Antonio where we actually built it with no tub.
Yeah.
For some reason, when we tried to sell it, like, that came up at certain points. But I think now, and that was 8-9 years ago. Now I think a lot has changed because of, like you said, the mobility for a lot of people as we start to mature. I'll use that word.
Yes.
And the tub. I mean, I have a tub. I never use it even now. My kids use it. But that's awesome that you guys do that. Now, do you guys have more, like, I guess your typical client, I don't know if you really have a typical client. I mean, I'm assuming you guys have, people that are just looking to renovate, remodel, maybe investors. Maybe I can see that your product being awesome for a lot of people that may do investment property where they don't have to come in and you guys don't have to come rip everything out. You
Right.
can go over the existing. That's a big time saver, because I've done some remodels and it can be expensive if I'm having to rip everything out.
Exactly. Especially if you have an investment property where, you have a tenant that's leaving and you need to
Yeah.
make a repair. It's a pretty quick repair. The tub actually, or the shower, whatever you're using,
Mhm.
has to get manufactured because it's all custom done. So it's manufactured for you. But once the install happens, it's a one day. And the great thing is that kind of like with construction where there's a lot of dust and debris and dirt and it's sort of a messy process,
Right.
we are not like that at all. And that bathroom probably will be cleaner than when they walked into it. So,
Okay.
you've got a fresh, clean bathroom ready to show to your next tenant, which is wonderful.
Right.
For residential, the product has a lifetime guarantee on it. For rental facilities, that's considered commercial.
Okay.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't have that lifetime guarantee, but I'll tell you, it really will last a very long time,
Yeah.
especially because in tenant situations, people don't clean like they would if it was their own
Absolutely.
property.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
that's okay because the product is so sturdy and holds up so well to that it's okay.
Right.
So, I've talked with people that have had a rental property and the tub and the wall has been in there 30 years. And other than having to replace the caulk every few years, it's been fine.
Got it.
And we also do a lot of properties like hotels and apartment complexes,
Yeah.
dormitories, lots of dormitories because
Okay.
kids.
That makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, college students kind of destroy things. So,
Yeah.
it's a good product for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now you guys have locations. So you said it started, and I did not realize that you guys have been around for that long. So
Yeah.
you said the 80s. Now, where did the company originate? And then where are you guys located in the Houston area? Because obviously we're in the Houston area, but where are you guys located and kind of where did things originate?
So it originated in Canada. That's where the Cotton Brothers are from. And, kind of got some branches out in Canada.
Okay.
Started off mostly with people sort of buying into franchises. There are some franchises still out there, but mostly they're all corporately owned stores. The U.S. It is a U.S.-based company now, though, because our headquarters are in Springfield, Tennessee, which is right outside of Nashville.
Got it.
And it's manufactured here in the U.S. We manufacture our own acrylic. Everybody that works on it are all Bathfitter employees. We never have third parties. So from the person that answers your phone call to the person who installs it, we are all Bathfitter employees. We're behind our company.
Yeah.
And For Houston, we are actually in the Garden Oaks district of the Heights,
Okay.
right off of Shepherd and Cross Timbers. And we have a showroom. We
Got it.
welcome for people to come in and see the showroom. You
Okay.
don't have to do that. If you're interested, we'll send a consultant out to you, and they have a mobile showroom they can bring you. But if you were around and you wanted to come say hi, we love it. We love having people in here.
Right.
And we can, kind of give you some more information here and let you see all the different models. We have garden tubs in our showroom. We have the standard tub over tub. We have tub to shower. And we also can change your shower into a bathtub both ways. Really, anything you want to do with your tub or shower, we can handle.
Got it. So you guys can not only just replace what's existing, you can actually do the remodeling, more or less. If
Sort
it's
of, yeah.
ripping the tub completely out and just making it into a full shower.
We can, yeah.
Okay.
And there's, different color choices and wall options as far as styles and things that people like.
Right.
We even do showers for those who are wheelchair bound, who need an ADA shower.
Yeah, I was actually funny. Yeah, I was just about to ask you about that because that's a big thing. I was about to ask you about ADA being ADA compliant because I get a lot of clients that are looking for that. So that is something that you guys have the ability to do as well.
And there's even choices with that too, as far as the type of threshold that we have with them or seat options. We are very, very versed also in the safety because bathrooms are very dangerous places, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
They're slippery. So we have lots of different options for safety, like grab bars, different types of grab bars. And we really work with our customers to make sure that they're getting everything they need so that everything is safe and secure and usable and accessible for them.
Awesome. That is awesome. So showroom in the Heights. So in Houston, that is the only location that you guys physically have here in the Houston area. And then you've got so go ahead and so how can people look if they want to look on the website? Like what is the website? And then I'll go ahead and I'll post the website as well for people to be able to go and look and see what you guys have to offer. But what is the website?
The website is just www.bathfitter.com. And the website's got a great tool as well. I mean, one, you can watch some videos on how the process works, but it's also got like a build your bathroom tool so you can kind of imagine what you would look like.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. So with with that tool, is it kind of like almost like a preview of what your bathroom would look like if you chose this or this? Is that kind of
it's like a virtual tool to kind of build your bathroom.
Right.
I mean, it's on the computer, so it's not going to look like it does in reality. But it kind of will show you sort of how things will fit in certain ways. And a lot of times when our design consultants go out, they use that tool as well on they always bring an iPad with them so that people can kind of see and imagine it. Because sometimes when you actually see it put together, you're like, oh, I really don't like that soap dish. I would rather it be bigger. You can play around with it and kind of see what you like.
Got it. Well, that is awesome. So if anybody wants to reach out to you, do you have like either an email, phone number? And I'll post that as well so people can reach out to you. I've got a lot of people that I work with. I've got a lot of investors and a lot of clients that are looking for remodeling. And I think you guys are a very cost-effective way of doing it, which is I really was intrigued when I saw what you guys did. But do you have like either a direct phone number for yourself or an email or?
My office number is 713-691-4110. I also have a company cell phone, and you can call me anytime on that, which is 281-636-3560.
Okay.
You can email me at blangston@bathfitter.com.
Got it.
Or you're welcome to come by the store, which is 356 Garden Oaks Boulevard.
Awesome. And what about hours? What are your hours? Monday through Friday, Saturday? Tell so we know what that is.
We are Monday through Friday. There's somebody here. Monday through Thursday. There's somebody here until 7 p.m. On Fridays, we're open until 4, and on Saturdays, there's somebody here from 10 to 2. But like I said, we can bring everything to you. Our sales staff is great. Our consultants are great. So, if you can't make it in during those hours, we can come to you. And we do have evening and Saturday hours where we book appointments for our consultants to come out.
Awesome. Awesome. And so on the consultant, when they come out, I know you said everything was custom made. So they look at the customer. So I guess once they send it out, like this, I'm assuming it's probably obviously case by case as far as how long it takes. But
Right.
do
So
you
the
have like
process is really, for us to give anybody a pricing, we have to come out, just like any kind of home construction, we've got to come out and take a look at what's going on
sure,
in your bathroom.
sure,
So they'll come out, the first thing they generally do is they go into your bathroom and take a lot of measurements, because those measurements are what gets sent in when you decide to purchase.
right,
So then they'll sit down with you and kind of go over all the options and all the colors, and if there's any underlying problems with the bathtub or the bathroom, you know, what those solutions would be. We do have a master plumber on staff. So if there's some kind of drainage problem or a leak somewhere,
yeah,
we can definitely get that fixed, because we don't want to put a Band-Aid on a problem. We want to
sure,
make sure everything is
absolutely,
fixed perfectly. So, you know, and the design consultants are really amazing people. And, you know, we do understand sometimes we need to leave you with the estimate and, you know, let you think about it. And they're not ever going to pressure anybody. But when you decide that you want to purchase it, all of that goes to our plant in Tennessee. So the product actually gets manufactured to fit your specifications.
got it.
And for instance, if Joe Smith ordered a tub, it will have Joe Smith's name on it throughout the entire process,
Okay,
up until it's actually put into their bathroom, because that is Joe Smith's bathtub.
yeah,
So
awesome. And so, but once you get it back, the actual installation, once it's put together, the installation process is about basically a day.
it's one day.
Yeah.
It is one day unless we come across some kind of problem. And there are
Okay.
issues, just like any construction. Sometimes you open
Sure.
up a wall or whatever. For instance, we did a tub to shower renovation, and we pulled that tub out, and there was a tree root growing up underneath it.
Yeah.
And so our sales guy really tried to take care of it, or our installer tried to take care of it himself, but then he was worried he was going to damage the foundation. So we stopped what we were doing. We made sure to have a professional, you know, we met with the homeowner, you know, they had somebody come out to fix that issue,
Yeah.
and then we came back and finished it. You know, the goal is always one day, but occasionally things
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens behind walls. I mean, the reality is nobody really knows until there's a problem, you know?
Yeah,
And it's like,
unfortunately, my guys,
look at that.
and there's been times where I thought, oh, they're not going to finish it today, and they always
Yeah.
do. Like, I was with a woman, very sweet lady. She'd had a knee and a hip replacement, and was like maybe 6 weeks out of surgery, and decided she didn't want the bathtub, she wanted the shower. And we took the tub out, and there was this huge amount of concrete coming up from the foundation.
Yeah.
And so we had to go rent a jackhammer, and it still got done in one day. All done in one day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing what happens. I mean, unfortunately, when these houses are being constructed, whether it's new construction or, you know, 10 years or 15 or 20 years, the stuff that happens, it's amazing. I've seen a lot. I've been working for a few builders that I've worked for in the past, and kind of seeing what happens as homes are being constructed. Yeah, it's amazing what could happen. So that makes
I
sense.
think that had been intended to be structural support for the original tub that was there, which was not the best option.
Yeah.
But that's what happened. But, you know, our installers work very hard to try to get everything done within that one day time frame.
Awesome.
You know,
Awesome.
you know, I have done actual construction on a bathroom prior to me working here, and not without a bathroom for a couple of weeks, and that's not fun. We don't want our customers to experience that.
Yeah. No, I've had to do the same thing, and so yeah, it is a big hassle. Yeah, we like our bathrooms. we like our bathrooms, and when we're disrupted from being able to use one, it is definitely, it disrupts my whole household.
Yeah.
So that's awesome that you guys.
Well, that kind of construction does disrupt, because there's so much dust and debris everywhere. Yeah. Awesome.
Well, good. So, all right. So I will post your website. Give me the website one more time, Beverly.
www.bathfitter.com.
Okay. So I will post that, and then I'll also put your contact information. You guys reach out to Beverly. The service it's amazing. Like, as soon as I saw it, I wanted to have you come on and talk about this, because I think it's a really, really great way for people to save if they're looking to remodel, or if, you know, someone's got an investment property. I think it's a great alternative to ripping something completely out. And investors like to save money. Actually, we all like to save money.
Yes.
It's not even just, it doesn't matter who it is. And I just think what you guys offer is a great alternative to it.
It's a great way to do it and not have to redo it again in a few years either.
Yes.
So
very important.
Really cost effective.
Yes. Very, very important. So I will post all that contact information there, Beverly. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. Literally, it's been about barely a week, but that's how intrigued I was with you guys. So we had a long conversation the other day, and so thank you for coming on. And you guys reach out if y'all have questions. Reach out to Beverly. www.bathfitter. That's FITTER.com. Correct.
Correct.
Got it. All right, guys. Thank you, Beverly. I appreciate your time. All right. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.